Caitlin Clark gonna get you paid. I'd figure out a way to be her friend. Or her friend of me. That's what Angel Reese has done.
Yeah, I think using the platform she has, that she's gained with all these followers nationally, but also globally.
The WNBA didn't even anticipate this. The figures that were just published on Caitlin Clark's influence on ticket sales from the previous season are so shocking that they're creating anxiety behind the scenes. Just a few months into her professional career, a rookie ended up bearing the weight of the entire league.
Angel Reese could play. She was doing good things at LSU. Do y'all notice when she became relevant? When she was waving her hand.
We're talking about a player who hasn't even completed her first season with the Indiana Fever, but her ticket sales alone accounted for 25% of all WNBA revenue last year. Yes, you read correctly. One rookie player with nearly a quarter of the league's ticket revenue tied directly to her name is suddenly in charge of $1 out of every $4 made by the WNBA. These aren't just hype. These are real numbers that shocked everyone, including league executives and veteran players. Some are referring to this as the Caitlin Clark effect. Before the regular season even began, one executive reportedly stated that Clark had sold out more Fever home games than the team had in the previous 3 years combined. That's not just success, it's rewriting the playbook. What's even more bizarre is that the cheapest ticket to see Caitlin Clark play at home is $271.
Tickets to the Indiana Fever home opener, the cheapest ticket to get you into the building, $271.
That exceeds the cost of tickets for 29 of the 30 NBA teams' home openers.
Indiana Fever, who continues to be box office. The Fever currently lead the WNBA in average game attendance and per game TV viewership. But despite the attendance and viewership records, there seems to be some haterade in the league.
Indeed, she is more costly than Steph Curry, and that's only the beginning. Get ready for this next figure. Experts estimate that Caitlin Clark has already generated almost $36 million in additional revenue for the city of Indianapolis simply by being drafted. This amount includes increased hotel reservations, sold-out Fever games, restaurant surges, and more. Clark's presence transformed regular match nights into downtown events that drew fans from all over the region for local businesses. This wasn't an anomaly. Last year, people were already making reservations to see her play at Iowa, and now that the Indiana Fever has arrived, she's taken that same energy into the pros and multiplied it. It's not a statistic. Rather, it's a warning sign that some events are drawing more TV viewers than genuine NBA games. For instance, the Women's Collegiate Championship game attracted 3.5 million viewers, surpassing the Warriors vs. Celtics telecast that same weekend. League executives are frantically trying to figure it out. How is it possible for a rookie player to?
She bringing all y'all this money to the table, but y'all being petty like dudes. LeBron, you 100% right. Y'all girls, stop being petty. Caitlin Clark, thank you for bringing all that money and shine to the WNBA.
However, her annual salary of $76,000 is less than what many NBA players spend on footwear in a single year.
Hey, what's up? It's PJ Tucker, and welcome to my sneaker loft. The loft is primarily for storage.
In the meantime, she's making money like a top-tier franchise. If you like this content and would want to see more in-depth analyses like this, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel. Thank you.
Salute. Be aggressive.
However, there are other aspects of this that are making people wonder, so let's examine how outrageous this is in more detail. The WNBA's official website only one-face Caitlin Clark, no other teams, no teammates, just her front and center. No league veterans. This type of branding strategy provides all the information you require. The league is relying on her popularity, from posters to promo reels, rather than merely acknowledging it. Her face is everywhere, not because she requested it, but because the league needs her. This is about the WNBA's ability to thrive in a competitive sports market, not just about trendy sales or trending tweets. Even her Indiana Fever teammates, such as Aaliyah Boston and Lexi Hull, have commended Clark for her ability to create space, draw defenders, and deliver laser-sharp passes. That's skill. But the camera, the crowd, and the attention are all Clark's, and she still receives the same rookie salary as other first-year players, $76,000 per year, with no bonuses or cut from her jersey sales. Simply a flat deal that doesn't account for the chaos she's causing at ticket booths and TV networks. Now, picture being the best player in the league and still not earning enough to pay for your own billboard. However, things get really heated when you follow the money trail. Fans weren't just impressed when the leaked numbers were released. They were furious. Comment after comment asked the same question. How can the WNBA justify paying someone who generates 25% of its revenue the same as everyone else? In contrast to the NBA, where elite rookies signed multi-million-dollar contracts, the league's salary cap system is currently under scrutiny. The entire cost of Caitlin Clark's 4-year contract is only $338,000. Meanwhile, last year's NBA #1 pick walked away with a $55 million rookie deal that's not just a gap, that's a canyon. And while some fans try to argue that the WNBA just doesn't have the revenue, others point directly to Clark's impact and say she is the revenue. People aren't just coming for the games anymore, they're coming for her. One courtside ticket to see Caitlin in action has reached 4 figures. That puts it on par with some NBA games in a league where players used to struggle to fill arenas. This is unheard of. Her influence is being compared to NBA legends who turned franchises into brands, but the difference, they got paid, she hasn't. And if you think this is only about Caitlin Clark, think again. Now here's where things could take a dramatic turn. With all the buzz and frustration surrounding Caitlin Clark's low salary, one question has started gaining traction. What if she leaves the WNBA altogether? It's not just a wild theory, it's a real option. Elite female basketball players are known to earn far more money in other leagues, particularly in Europe, than in the WNBA. For instance, the EuroLeague has given players who lack Clark's level of market power contracts worth 6 or even 7 figures. If Clark were to travel to Turkey or Spain and sign a contract worth $500,000 to $1 million, exclusive of endorsements, she would still be dominating on the court, playing fewer games, and earning more money.
Is a superstar, not a female superstar. She is a superstar. She moves the needle. The WNBA has been looking for someone who moves the needle. The ratings just came in. Caitlin Clark's game on Sunday.
In reality, it has happened before when WNBA players like Diana Taurasi accepted lucrative overseas deals when WNBA salaries couldn't compete. The league avoided a blow at the time, but Clark's departure would be a catastrophe on a whole new level. The WNBA would be left scurrying not only for talent, but also for attention. Think about it, the woman who saved the WNBA might end up making history somewhere else just because the league couldn't pay her. That's not just bad PR, that's bad business. And the tension doesn't stop with fans or contracts. It's boiling over in the locker room too. Behind the cameras and headlines, there's real friction brewing. While fans are praising Caitlin Clark for bringing attention to women's basketball, not everyone in the WNBA is celebrating. Some players are quietly and not so quietly pushing back. From the moment Clark entered the league, comments started popping up, subtle jabs about media favoritism, whispers that she didn't earn the spotlight, and even direct shade from veterans who felt overlooked despite years in the league. This tension has spilled onto social media, and even during games, some argue it's jealousy, others say it's frustration with a system that's now orbiting around one player. Either way, the locker room vibes are tense, and while Clark keeps it professional, the spotlight only grows brighter every game she plays, every jersey she sells, every packed arena she walks into adds fuel to the fire. The reality is she's not just winning games, she's reshaping the league's identity. Aaliyah, no matter how well a team gets along on the court, Clark's visage on every billboard can cause conflict. Even while Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Lexi Hull are part of the Indiana Fever's emerging core.